do, YouTube world? Is coffee. Tapping back in. Hit them buttons for me. Sub up. But let's get right into this one. Elon Musk, so active on Twitter. I keep saying, man, I mean, I know Twitter's his thing, and he swears up and down it's all him tweeting, that he doesn't have someone working for him who's pumping out the content or these tweets. Or what if it was some groundbreaking technology, AI, that he hooked his brain up to some kind of sensory machine or whatever, and it, essentially became a Elon AI, and he's like, just tweet all day, tweet all day. You know what I mean? Scroll the timeline, find news, and tweet. Especially lately, it's been anything political. But for real, I don't know how this dude does it with running Twitter, SpaceX, just being a rich son of a bitch with everything he's got going on, which is a lot. He tweets a lot, you know what I mean? And he was getting real personal a little while back, tweeting about the situation with his kid, man. He had a Dwayne Wade situation where his kid transitioned over against his wishes, and he has not held back speaking about it. Like, he feels like, did wrong by the system and such in regards to that. Comment your thoughts about that. But he was tweeting a lot about it and not holding back, you know what I'm saying? But what he says here, for all the political cats out there and just people from way back in the day, man, I remember Bill Clinton. Everyone used to say, yo, he likes to get brains in the Oval Office. All the Lewinsky jokes and all that. But a lot of people were like, yo, Clinton was a good president. Then a lot of people felt a lot of Bill, and I'm talking about back then. More recently, you hear the Clinton name with all the internet online talk and drama. You know what I mean? It's like Hillary is hated. And I don't know if Bill gets lumped into that so much. There's a theory that Bill and Hillary really ain't together like that. Like how a lot of these like powerful rich people like Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon, maybe not the best example, but she had political aspirations. Did she get into some kind of position? I know she ran. I can't recall. But, obviously with the allegations of the lawsuits and, things that we know about Vince McMahon, I'm not saying all that is actual factual as it's still being hashed out in court. Feds didn't pick it up criminally, but the case is still going on. He's delaying it every damn day. But my point is that they're essentially like a couple for the image of it. But when it comes to it, they fend for themselves is what many think. And I've heard a lot of people say that about Bill and Hillary. We all seen online. He has that kid that, you know what I'm saying, that he had with a black woman in Arkansas, and who was all in the news. And I think that kid had some political aspirations. And I feel like Bill had some other kids outside of the marriage as well that he paid to cover up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people used to like Clinton back then. I feel like he was somewhat of a popular president. You know what I mean? Those that were there or not there. Like, comment your thoughts about Bill, his popularity, what you thought of his policies, all that. But Elon saying, funny to think that Bill Clinton's policies when he was president were essentially MAGA. So he's saying Bill was basically very similar to what Trump's done in office. Is that true? They were different parties. Well, let's see, this guy with the American Psycho meme. Wow, that's crazy. Now let's see the Epstein files. Someone says, Grok, is MAGA same as RAGA? Is Indian National Congress expanding the USA to gather support for, I don't even know what the hell that says, some election. MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. We all know that. I want to see what it says. The Indian policies or Republican Attorney General Association, they're not the same as for Indian National Congress expanding to the U.S. for BR elections. No evidence of that. It's likely just a fun hypothetical. The Grok is the big AI fact checker with Twitter. Comment if you've used it. It's kind of fun to mess with. Here we got is that JFK? If a liberal from 1960 showed up today, they'd be considered conservative. If a liberal from today showed up in 1960, they'd be considered an absolute lunatic. Jerry Springer, obviously not his real account, he's dead. The current generation probably doesn't even know that there are two people in this picture. Oh, so there's a Lewinsky joke right there. Let's see what we got here.
Not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place, all Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs that...
Oh, so right there, is this what he's referencing, or is he speaking about other policies and initiatives and things Bill is doing?
They hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring welfare benefits to illegal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
All right, and you see the tweet here that coincides with that. In 95, Bill Clinton warned about illegal immigration and said we needed more border security. Clinton said he was working to stop taxpayer money from being handed to illegals. Now, with a wide open southern border, Democrats scream if you merely use the term illegal. What's this person say? I came to the U.S. in '88 from China. Remember, America in the 90s was the country I dreamed about in China. I had Democrat friends in Austin, Texas. Reasonable, nice people. Today's Democratic Party has gone Marxist. Many recognize it. It is dragging the country down fast. And then we got Bill here in a meme. I like my whiskey like I like my women. Oh, damn. I ain't gonna read that one. That's plugged up. They're saying Bill was on the wicked tree. That he's an offender as well. But I don't know. Is this what you think Elon was referencing? Damn, how many times do I gotta go back? Christians are praying for you to come to Jesus. Elon, what the hell are you proving? All you're proving is MAGA is 30 years behind the curve. You argue that Clinton was essentially MAGA, but Clinton achieved budget surpluses. Trump presided over budget deficits. Clinton championed free trade. Trump erects anti-trade tariffs. Clinton passed G1 control. Trump loosened restrictions. Clinton raised top marginal income tax rates. Trump cut individual rates. Clinton expanded NATO. Trump is critical of NATO. Clinton had an expansive foreign policy that rejected isolationalism. Trump is an isolationalist. Damn, say that one 5 times fast. Clinton raised the minimum wage. Trump refuses to do this. And this person says, Grok, evaluate this assertion. So let's see what Grok says. Bill Clinton's policies had some overlap with MAGA themes, like fiscal conservatism, balanced budget, surplus, welfare reform, 1996, act limiting benefits, and tough on crime measures, 94 bill. However, they diverged on trade. Clinton pushed NAFTA, unlike Trump's protectionism. Immigration. Clinton supported reforms, not strict borders, and globalization. Clinton himself used Make America Great Again in 91 speeches overall. Partial alignment, but not necessarily MAGA. Damn, I didn't know that. Did y'all know he used the Make America Great Again? Did Trump know that? Did he bite it from him? And someone, asked Grok something else that about fiscal concern. Like, we're not going to get all into that, but I don't know. I just saw this coming across the timeline and thought, is there something there? Does that make sense? I do remember Clinton being a popular president, but I do remember a lot of people being unhappy with a lot of his stance on like was it the Rockefeller laws and all that? You know what I mean? With D-Rugs and whatnot, slaying people, right? Wasn't that the law? Like, crack cocaine was like 3 times the penalty of powder, and just basically that a lot of his criminal stance on things. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't Clinton. Was kind of like aimed to target a particular portion of the population when it came to crime. But that's gonna be it for this one. I thank you so much. If you made it thus far in the video, please leave me 3 coffee emojis. I'm always intrigued to see if people make it through the whole video. But subscribe to the channel once again, please. Like the video. I need every engagement I can get. The algorithm is killing me, man. But more importantly, let's talk about it in the comments. That's what it's all about. Coffee talking it up with y'all, the good people of the blogosphere. Till next time, it's coffee, and I'm gone.